Hi, and welcome to Crypto Crazy. I'm Cal, and this is the second video I'm bringing to you today. I am at home and doing some cryptocurrency reading, and I thought I'd bring you a video about Ethereum, especially for those who don't know too much about Ethereum 2.0, how Ethereum is being staked against that, and it's being held up within that and it can't be taken out, and how that affects the supply and as a result the price as well. So if that's something you don't know much about, I think you'll find this video quite interesting, and even if you do, it's always good to know more if you don't know that information already. So Ethereum hit nearly $2,000 today, and it's all-time high. So it's pretty impressive that it's getting to that stage. But I just want to kind of talk to you about what happened to the price in the last few months. So if you remember, Bitcoin had hit very high prices towards the end of the year, and Ethereum really wasn't going up as it probably should have done. And then all of a sudden it did start moving up a considerable amount. And something that I do want to bring to your attention as well, if we just have a look at possibly the last month, what you'll see is the volume of trading is going down, and especially here at the end, it's going down a considerable amount. Now, that isn't always a reflection of what is happening to the price, but it's interesting that the price as a result is still going up. So Ethereum generally hasn't been doing too well because of the high fees. Now, as you can see for this article earlier on this month, it hit record highs in terms of fees, and it went over $20, and that's been considerably over $20. I think it's even hit 24, 25 on average, and that's a very high amount. And as you can see from this article, platforms, DeFi platforms such as Uniswap and Sushiswap that are based on Ether are being affected too, and those are really pushing forward. As you can see here, Pancakeswap has really pushed ahead, and in actual fact, it's number one in terms of decentralized exchanges with the most amount of volume used. And Pancakeswap uses Binance Smart Chain, so that's the difference there. So the high fees are generally known within the cryptocurrency sphere of hurting Ethereum. But in December, we saw the prices start going up. And as you can see, this article in December, Binance announced that they were supporting Ether 2.0 staking. So people are using their Ethereum to stake for Ether 2.0. And what exactly is that? If you don't know, it's the upgrade for Ethereum. So it's looking to improve the speed, the efficiency, the scalability, as it says here, and it's looking to take it to new heights. Now, a lot of people have seen that there have been difficulties with the Ethereum network for years now, and it does need a lot of improving, especially with a lot of these new projects coming out and just working at a much more efficient and effective pace. So Binance announced that will be allowing staking of Ethereum 2.0 in December, and Coinbase just this week mentioned that they're opening up the waiting list for Ethereum 2.0 staking as well. And Ethereum and Binance are two of the biggest, probably by far, of the exchanges globally. So people staking their Ethereum using these platforms is some considerable news. And what is also more interesting as well is the amount that has been staked. And as you can see here, 5.5 billion has been staked. $5.5 billion, I should say, has been staked. And that's a considerable amount. That's at 2.67 of Ethereum's total supply. And there'll probably be more that will continue to be staked, especially through Coinbase as well. And at the moment, one thing that we don't know is what the roadmap exactly looks like in terms of timescales. And there are articles out here which talk about when will it be fully launched. There is no exact date, so people are tying the Ethereum up almost with an indefinite date because they don't know what it would be. But the good thing is that with this amount being staked, people do have the confidence in Ethereum 2.0. And I think the other thing as well, that they're taking a very long-term view, because if you are staking your Ethereum and you don't mind it being tied up for a longer period of time, you are getting 25% return on your Ethereum. So if you do believe in Ethereum and you're in it for the long term, having that amount of money tied up is probably something that you're not too worried about, especially when you're getting these big returns. And what we've seen in articles and other YouTube channels as well is people looking in deeper and seeing the wallets with a lot of Ethereum are accumulating more, and I think that just goes to show that people who do have a lot of money invested are backing that up by putting even more into it. So just wanted to bring that to your attention. As you can probably imagine, with everything's being staked, a lot of the supply is being tied down. So as with anything, when the supply is restricted, that automatically pushes up prices. And I think as well as that, with the news of Ethereum 2.0 coming and people speculating that it will be sooner rather than much later down the line, it's pushing up Ethereum as well. And it's no wonder it's getting to a much higher price. And there are speculations out there where it could even hit 5 figures. So 5 figures being another 5x in price and getting to 10,000 by the end of the year. And if you think about it, if that were to 5x from now, it would be close to 1 trillion. And that's pretty much where Bitcoin is now. Well, it's just gone over 1 trillion, but it'd be around about the same sort of value. And if you remember in the last bull run towards the end of 2017, there was actually a point where Bitcoin and Ethereum were pretty much valued at around about the same. And I think since then, there's like I mentioned, there's been a lot of pullback on Ethereum for various reasons. As I mentioned, people looking for that improvement and they haven't seen it, whereas Bitcoin has been kind of taken as the head of the class, and this is what the funds and everyone is really going to be invested in, which is why it's pulled away a considerable amount. But hopefully that gives you a bit more of an understanding of what Ethereum 2.0 is. And yeah, I mean, if this is something that's interesting to you, then you may consider doing that as well in terms of staking it. But I think it just reflects what the general sentiment is towards Ethereum. The fact that there is a considerable amount of money going into this staking, and I think there'll be a lot more. And also the fact that Ethereum is bringing some new things to it as well in the future. So yeah, just wanted to bring that to you now. I hope you've enjoyed it. As always, please do give me a like if you did. Subscribe if you want more videos like this as well. It's always appreciated. I'm Cal. This is Crypto Crazy, and I'll see you in the next one.